So I want to talk about potential. Now I've got a seed here. I usually carry that seed in, and it's a little tiny thing. And so I decided I'm going to take a picture of it this time so that you can actually see it. All right? But I want you to look at that seed, and I want you to imagine if I took that seed and put it over here on the side table, and I left it there for 2 full weeks. I did absolutely nothing with it. When I come back in 2 weeks, what am I going to see? I'm going to see that seed looking exactly as it does now, right? If I leave it there for a month and come back, what am I going to see? The same seed, aren't I? If I leave it for a year, you get the picture? However, if I take that seed, put it in a little pot with lots of good soil, a little bit of water, don't want to drown it, and I put it in a window on one of those nice sunny days that we've been having, and I let the rays come in on it, it is not going to be very long before that seed starts to sprout. And within time, I'm going to have to put it into a bigger pot, and eventually yet another bigger pot, till it gets to the point where it's ready to go outdoors in the garden. And when I put it out in the garden, I still need to nurture it, I still need to give it care and feeding for a while, but it is not going to be very long before it takes solid root and just grows on its own because it's established. Your potential is just like that seed. Each and every one of you here have potential, but if you don't tap into it, it's no different than that seed. It'll just stay as it is today. Untapped potential. And because you haven't tapped into it, you're not getting the benefits of it. You're not growing. You're not sprouting new roots. Now, when it comes to potential, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is that none of you here are going to realize your full potential. The good news, none of you here are going to realize your full potential. Now, how is that? I've come to realize that when we tap into our potential, whenever we stretch our comfort zone to do new things, to have new experiences, each and every time we do that, we actually increase our potential. So think about it. Every time you stretch your comfort zone, you're going to learn something new. You're going to do something new. And with that knowledge, you have the capacity to do yet something greater because of that knowledge. Sure, you're not using up your potential. Every time you stretch your comfort zone, every time you tap into your potential, you're going to grow it. So that's good news. So what I tell folks now, instead of maximizing your potential, or realize your full potential rather, I challenge them to maximize their potential. And I challenge you to maximize your potential as an individual. You really want to tap into the power of one? Tap into your potential.